Hi, I'm Laura, and welcome back to the Tarot Genie, where you receive intuitive answers from the tarot to your burning questions about business, career, creativity, entrepreneurship, personal development, politics, and more. How can you make 2020 your turning point in your health, in your finances, and in your relationships? That's what we're going to ask the tarot today, and hopefully get some good insights on how to really make 2020, which is a new year and a new decade, a great turning point. And to that point, I like to recommend a book. I don't have the full version of this, but I do have the mini version, which you can buy on her website. I have a spiritual coach called Carole Dore, who I probably mention a lot in this YouTube channel, but she is my tip-top favorite coach of all time. She's a prosperity, a spirituality coach, etc. And she wrote this book back in the late 1990s. It's called, well, it's called The Emergency Handbook for Getting Money Fast. And we're talking about 3 topics today, not just money or finances. And this is the mini version. So you can go to her website, powervisiondynamics.com. That's powervisiondynamics.com, and you can order this little book. It's a summary. I'm waiting for her to get an electronic, a digital version of her book, because the original book itself, it's a pretty thick tome. It's full of just the energy in the book is so magnetic. It's so inspirational. And it goes beyond finances and generating money. It really is about enjoying the bliss of life in every facet, truly. And I will say that Carole Dore, one of the reasons she is my favorite spiritual coach of all time, is that she has endured so many things in her life. If you can imagine, as far as at least in the first world realm, since we are in the United States, if you can imagine someone going through everything, bankruptcy, divorce, in a very difficult divorce, children having major health issues, her mother going insane for a while, and on and on and on. It's truly her own health challenges, etc., that she had in the past. I don't know how she got through it, but she has many tips in her book about how to really connect with the divine. That's really what it's all about, and how that uplifts you. And when you are uplifted, you can make major changes in your life, in your finances, in your health, finances, and relationships. Let's see. So that's the book I'm going to recommend. And the song, I have recommended this song a while back. The song is I Can See Clearly Now by Johnny Nash, because it's being able to see clearly after having gone through difficult times. And we are going to see, the theme of this reading is 2020 as a turning point. Let's see what the tarot advises us. How can you create a turning point in your health, in your finances, and in your relationships this year? All right, health, finances, and relationships. Health, let's see what the tarot advises. Knight of Cups. Now what I love about, and this again is the classic tarot deck by Barbara Moore. I love the illustrations. The colors are just so vibrant and beautiful, and the way the drawings are just well done. What we see here, now it's interesting, in this Knight of Cups that's different from the Rider-Waite version, is that he looks as if he's meditating. He appears to be meditating. He's holding his cup in his right hand, his goblet, and the horse is moving forward gently. The Knight of Cups to me represents the energy of giving, of moving forward, and giving from the heart. What this is suggesting to me concerning health and how you can make a turning point in your health in 2020 is to focus on feelings, focus on connecting from your heart. Taking time to meditate helps to alleviate stress, which is so vital for the health of your heart, your nervous system, etc. To move forward with love, but really to tap into that heart into your heart muscle, which is what Carole Dore talks about all the time, into the heart of life, and moving, and he's moving slowly. So it's taking the gentle stride through life. So not rushing around, that not rushing and pushing in any way. This would be a major action or focus that I would that the tarot seems to be recommending to make a turnabout in your health in 2020 is be focused on love, come from the heart in a gentle, steady, methodical way. And in this image, the water is still, the horse is just moving at a nice pace, a leisurely pace. Now, this doesn't mean that we can always move at a leisurely pace, but ideally, we should just move forward methodically, not rush, not strive. I would say that's the message of this Knight of Cups. To make a turnaround in your health in 2020, focus on moving forward, taking action from the heart in a relaxed, methodical, steady way. Next card represents finances. 3 of Wands reversed. Now when the 3 of Wands is upright, what we see here, and the image is a person, now we can't tell if it's male or female, although it does appear probably male, who is atop a cliff and is looking at ships at sea. And for the most part, usually people interpret this as someone set the sails out to sea and is going to wait for the results. But this was reverse. So if in response to the question, how can you make a turnabout in your finances in 2020, I would say this is advising that you need to have a deep internal conviction and focus on where you'd like to set up off your ships. Is it about taking action to get out of debt and the necessary action? Is it about launching a new business or a new project that could bring back positive returns? But I feel what this is saying, given that it's reversed, it's saying to make a breakthrough, or rather turning point in your finances in 2020, focus on turning within and getting some ideas, tuning into your inner passion about how you'd really like the finances to go, what's most important, and where you'd like to see them moving. That's what's coming to mind as I look at this 3 of Wands. Now finally, in your relationships, how to make a turnaround in your relationships. Interesting. 6 of Swords. The swords often relate to communications, and the 6 of Swords itself, what is often associated with a situation in which a person or people have been in turbulence, and now they're moving, some turbulent waters, and now they're moving to a calmer place, to calmer waters, to peaceful waters. And as far as relationships then, it's suggesting that the focus you need to take, that you're advised to take, is to soothe out any past troubles, to let them go. I would say that would be to release them, let them go, and know that as you do so, harmony can prevail. I think that's what this is. That's what's coming to my mind. And to focus on your intuition. It's at nighttime. The moon is usually associated with the intuition. Tap into your intuition. Don't react automatically. If someone says something that seems negative or is potentially something that can generate conflict or tick you off, first just tap into your intuition and think about what's the best strategy so that you can move forward, move the relationship along into a flow state, into a harmonious state. So looking at this reading overall in terms of how to make a turning point in 2020 in your health, is to say take a slow, steady pace, relax, move methodically, tune in, take maybe time to meditate. go kind of with the flow at a gentle pace. Finances, I think it's time to turn within as well, to think about what would really stir your soul, your passions. Wands are associated with passions. And think about what actions you can take to launch. Just plan that launching. Think it through carefully. And finally, for your relationships, to let go of any troublesome spots or troublesome situations, and just keep your focus, and also communications, represented by the swords, on keeping things in a flow state and moving forward to greater harmony. I hope this reading has been helpful for you. If you've not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings or video readings. And also, for your information, I do private readings, and you can get information about that on my website, www.thetarotgenie.com. Until next time, remember, illumine your mind, inspire your life with the tarot.